Walter Way. I live in, up by Medway. I spoke, with Denise and David on the cemetery records that are missing. I'm just disgusted. Did you talk to your attorney, Jen?
We've discussed it. I don't have any answers for you yet, that's why you didn't get a response.
How long
I didn't
before I
send it to your
get
sister.
answers?
I'll probably get back to you tomorrow afternoon, I can get back to you. And your sister?
Tomorrow afternoon, because I will have to get my own attorney on this.
Okay.
I'm just disgusted with you guys. Yes, that's right, you guys. You know where I already talked to you, I'm not wasting my time.
Nope, that's fine. Thank you.
Does the public know what's going on with all this stuff? Did you put it on the website? Does anybody know? I found out through my sister. Back again. I didn't realize, Michelle, you were the attorney. You spoke with Denise. You can't tell me if someone dies tomorrow and it has to be buried in one of these cemeteries, where they're gonna go, how the town is gonna handle this, because we have no idea where the plots are. People have deeds. People are gonna pass away. And you're gonna just sit here after Denise talked to you a couple of days ago and you can't give me a damn answer?
Respectfully, I'm not on the board, so when you make public comment, you're supposed to be addressing the board. So I typically don't engage with people, members of the community.
Why?
With that said,
I'm
you're
helping,
assuming,
paying for you.
I'm responding. With that said, you're assuming facts not in evidence or not stated. You're assuming a conversation took place that may or may not have taken place. You're assuming that I'm the attorney that's dealing with the cemetery issue when I may not be.
Did Denise talk to you about it?
Again, I don't consult with members of the public in a public forum like this. It's not my role.
Then how can I?
You need to speak with the board
I
members.
did. So I get nothing, a big nothing. Somebody passes away and we don't know where the plots are. What are you supposed to do? What's the town gonna do? What are people gonna do? Where are they gonna be buried?
No records.
I'll
No
get back to you
maps.
guys tomorrow afternoon, okay?
Tomorrow afternoon,
Yes.
Anna
With-
Page.
with an attorney's advice, not the board.
No, yeah, correct.
I expect to hear from you.
I'll send an email to your sister.
Denise, I still to date have not received an email from you
No,
in any
you are
response. And also question, did you get in touch with the funeral home over in Greenville?
I did not.
Okay, I shall call them tomorrow then.
Good job.
Let's hope no one passes away.
Yes.
Anybody else?
The cemetery plot map will likely cause the town unnecessary and unforeseen expense. And a lot of heartache for all of us. So, is the Way family still here?
Yeah, one.
Good to see you. Did Walt go?
He did,
I'm sorry.
yes.
So, on April 11th, the Way family, met with Art Bias. Art, are you here?
He stepped outside, would you like
With
to
Art.
get him?
Tell him I'm talking. Anyway, Art Bias is the sexton. I'm town councilor. And they met with Denise Taber, the supervisor, in order to discuss the management of their plots purchased from the Medway Christian Church, and I believe in the 50s. 8 plots.
8 plots in, I believe, 87 when my brother passed, or 78 when my brother passed.
So, without the cemetery plot map, you guys are uncertain where to dig your own family graves.
That is correct.
And you have, in addition to that, you have possession of 8 family deeds.
I do believe so, yes.
That's what your mother said.
Yes,
And so there's no question that you own the plots. You have the deed to the plot.
that is correct.
So, Walter, I wish you were here when we were meeting with him, asked some tough questions. I was hoping he would be here because I wanted to make sure I captured his questions the way, I couldn't capture them the way he put them. But
Correct.
this is what I have for him. He asked, this is a tough one. How long does the Way family have to file a lawsuit against the town for mismanagement of their grave sites? Seems pretty straightforward. What is the town's plan for burials if the plot map is not found? It's a good question. Does the sexton have the legal authority to make burial arrangements if the family has paid the town fees for registration and for a plot deed? So, Art, are you here now?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so that's a good question too, and it's something that we need to work on, exactly what your responsibilities are. So, when the Way family was with us, those present, I thought, agreed that a survey of the Way family burial plots oriented to the existing boundary markers of the cemetery would provide a way forward. Is that the way you remembered it, Anna, or did I invent something here?
I believe that it was stated if that was where we started, that could be how we could have where the other plots are.
Good. So,
So, yeah, so currently if somebody passes, if my mother passes, she's got a spot next to my father. Then if one of us passes, where exactly are our plots? Are we going out to the left? Are we coming down straight? Will we be hampering somebody else's purchase that isn't there yet? And, go ahead, no, go ahead.
I brought up a question about that. Just because they're vacant doesn't mean they're not, somebody hasn't purchased.
Correct.
There's zero, just about zero cornerstones in that whole cemetery.
Wow.
Okay, so you could have a vacant plot, you say it's vacant, but there's no cornerstones with one initial onto one of the cornerstones. You don't have to initial all 4. Shows you the right before you buy a tombstone or a headstone. So you don't know. It's a stab in the dark. And I have 3 days, roughly 4 days, to make a decision what we're gonna do. Somebody calls, so-and-so passed away, bring home, calls you.
that goes back, Art, to this business of having your job responsibilities
Correct.
publicized and written down.
Yes,
So I couldn't agree with you there more. It was a serious discussion, and both the town council members and the Way family agreed to continue the search for Medway church deeds for the plot map, to go through library records, and for any other information that we would have identify unused burial plots and their family ownership. I mean, in general, beyond the Way family. So that's the way we left it. But in addition to that, I wanted say that Denise offered, asked the Way family to communicate directly with her if they have additional questions or new concerns. And there's, I have some more information about how we can go forward in a little bit. Anna, I think your mother, this is gonna sound like a political issue, but it's something that we together can take care of pretty easily. So maybe the timing for this is not so hot, but I think your mother, Anna, or you, said that there was money that was transferred from the Medway Christian Church to the town when the cemetery was taken over.
No, I said that.
You said that, Art. Okay, thank you.
Mary Beth Woodhall was in charge of those 4 cemeteries. Okay. Mary?
Mary was the mother, she was in charge.
Okay. I'm a
And then
little
that thing.
named one. Anyway, when she decided to turn them over, she released everything to the town.
So so what I wanted to say about that is that some of that, I understand that some of that money was used to pay for the lawyer.
Correct. It
To
was
handle the
$7,000.
transfer of the cemetery
There
to
was
the town.
$7,000 there. The previous administration hired an attorney to get it straight, and it cost $4,000. So there's $3,000 left.
There's money left. And the issue here is a legal one, as far as I understand it, and I'm just new in this job. So I could be wrong, but we are required by law to carry accounts for the cemetery. And we don't have, right now, we don't have those bank accounts for the cemetery.
I believe they were transferred to the town from Mary Beth.
I spoke to our bookkeeper about that this
Yeah,
week,
what did you
and
find
she
out?
said it was put in the general fund.
Yeah, so we need separate bank accounts, I think.
We know the
I
amount.
think she recommended that it be put in the general fund.
Yeah.
Do you know the exact amount?
No, that was something, Barbara, you could help us with
She'll
too.
have, Bonnie will have that.
I'd like to know how much we paid the lawyer. For sure. And I would like to know, how much money actually came from the Medway Christian Church.
There was $7,000 there. Total.
$7,000.
So it was told to me.
But do we have an invoice or anything from the,
Yes, you do. You
Yeah.
have from the attorney.
and from the attorney?
From the attorney, there will be vouchers.
So this part of it, I think we can work out. We can get the bank accounts if we need them, and we can work out, how much we should have in those bank accounts. And I think we're gonna get there if we're all working together. So then, Anna, I contacted the Division of Cemetery.
Excuse me for a second. Those missing records doesn't just include the church cemetery. There's 3 other cemeteries that includes. There's four cemeteries with those records that disappeared.
Well,
Correct.
I never saw the records and I don't know what those records included. There were 3 cemeteries that were transferred to the town last fall.
Correct.
I just don't know,
There's 4.
I don't know what records were involved. I never saw the records.
Well, I never did either.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm worried about the Way family here and how we can move ahead. And so there's lots of ways I could have gone, but I contacted the Division of the Cemetery State Investigator, the State Investigator for the New Baltimore area, Carrie McGovern, for help in finding records for the Medway Christian Cemetery in the state archives and the New York State Museum. She's also contacting David Fleming, the lawyer that handled the transfer of the cemetery to the town. And she has reassured me that this is not an uncommon problem. It's happened before, and that she can lead us to the people who have the equipment to do the survey of the cemetery for the ways, if we have to. But, there's no I'm upset because that's gonna cost the town money. So, and then I always have other concerns, beyond this issue. But in addition to my concerns that I addressed in the previous board meeting, I will add the question of how the town intends to maintain its cemeteries beyond routine mowing. I live near the Medway Christian Cemetery personally, if that matters. I'm not particularly pleased with what I saw, with grass covering some of the tombstones. I think we could do better, but that's for the future. So, that's my cemetery report.